Okay, so this is my final for C++ class. So I'm basically just going to go through it and yeah, see if it works. So we have add project, add job. So the idea is I'll be able to uh, put in all my projects from, like I had a project where I made a synthetic violin and I used C in order to build it, right? So the idea is I can press 1 to save it onto the thing, and then it'll tell me what language I used. And so, and then say I built another project. I built a radio, and I used C++ and Python. So save this, and then I'm going to put it added to my projects. So now I have my violin, which I used C for, and radio, which I used Python and C++. And then we're going to go to the jobs. So the idea is I can go to, like, say Indeed or whatever. I can I can grab a job description, and then I can go back here, paste my job description in, which I'd already done, the save, and then go over to here, and we're going to display all jobs. And so it takes the languages that it wants from here and displays it here. So I was going to add more languages into this thing, but had to make it short so I could actually do it. I could go back and add more languages later, but and then so 3, I'm able to it goes through my projects and it sees which one has the most or has the most languages for that thing, and it displays which project. So the idea is I'd be able to uh, have a list of my projects, and then I'd be able to find a job requirement and throw it into the text, and then this would print me out like a resume with the most relevant projects at the top. So that's that's the idea of it. And so how we do this, so we have our so we're, I got a get project and a get job. So the get project and get job basically mirror each other. They're basically the same thing. So if we go to get job, it's just taking in these things. So yeah, and then it's converting so this goes through each of the words in the text and then converts it to uh, if if it saw these in the text, it converts it returns a Boolean true, and so we're able to store it on the relevant one, and then it stores them all into a list here, which is how we will compare later. And then uh, I guess I could technically get rid of all this and just store it in the list. But here's my .h, which has a. I didn't get around to doing these ones, so I just got those first three. But yeah, and so you just throw it into the list and then it prints. And for the job, the only thing, there wasn't that much difference, but the compare function uh, that compares it all makes two vecters to do side by side. Then this thing passes it into the first vector, which is off the projects, and then the second one compares it off the second one into the other vector off Earth. So this is the projects and this is the jobs. And it throws it in, and then this determines how many are the same, and then this determines which one has the most similarities, and then it'll give me the ID for the one that had the most similarities, take out the one that doesn't, and then put the the number of similarities onto the list here. So I guess I didn't need to do a list with that. I thought I did. I could probably go fix that. And yeah, and then it displays based on the ID of the project that fit the most. But yeah, so that's my final project. And yeah.